Hello everyone, welcome back to our Power Platform Advanced Calendar. Today I will show a little bit of information about community tools that I think are very important for everyone working with the Power Platform, with model-driven apps, with Dynamics 365 customer engagement. It will help you with getting more information out of the system, do tasks for you. So I'll share my screen. And the community tools I will talk about, on the one hand, it's a browser extension, very popular. It's called Level Up for Dynamics 365. It's available for Edge or Chrome, and you can install it very easily. And the other one, it's really a toolbox with more than 300 different tools for different categories. It's called the XM Toolbox, and lots of developers and MVPs are working to extend the XM toolbox with different tools. The Edge extension or Chrome extension is very easy. You have to go to the extension store of Edge or Chrome, search for Level Up, and it will suggest you Level Up for Dynamics 365. You can install it. I already done it, and then it will be available on the top right with this small rocket symbol. And once you have installed it and you're on your model-driven app, you can activate it by a click. And for example, one of the most used features is if you want to get the logical name of your fields, to identify them, for example, for Power Automate, then you can use this one. You can also get the record GUI record ID of the specific records that you're on, also a very good feature of it. And another possibility is if you want to see how the system looks as a different user with, for example, different roles, you can then use the impersonate feature, and then you will see the system through the eyes of this user and this role. The second one is a toolbox I talked about. It's the XM toolbox. It's free. You have to download it, and once it's downloaded, it's a zip file. You have to unzip it, and you can start it. And first time you have to go to the configuration and to the tool library, and click on install to install all the different tools that you want to have. So there are more than 300 tools. You might not need all of these tools. Go through the list, select the ones that are looking quite good for you. Some recommendations, for example, would be the Fetch XML builder, or if you're working with PCFs, there's a PCF builder that you can use. There's a polymorphic lookup manager that you can use to create lookups to different tables. So for example, there's a standard field like owner, which is referring to the system user and to teams, or another field is a customer, which is referring to the account or to the contact. These are polymorphic lookup fields, which are in the system by default. But with this polymorphic lookup manager, you can create your own lookups to different tables. And for example, if you want to have a lookup which refers to the contacts, to users, for example, then you can create your own lookup with this tool. Once you have downloaded these tools, go to the bottom left. There's a possibility to create new connections. So you can easily set up your connection to an environment using the Microsoft login control. And once you have this control open, select Office 365. Normally, you won't log in as a current user, so leave it blank. But if you have several environments in your tenants, then definitely click this checkbox. You can specify in which area you are located, but you can even leave it blank and it will be detected for you. Click login, it will show you then a list of environments that it detects, and you can select one, click on login, and the first set of credentials is created for you. You can then also specify if there should be a specific highlight. For example, you want to have something called dev, and then you can definitely identify what kind of an environment you are now selected to, and you can easily connect to the environment and use the tools within this environment. So thanks for joining us today. Try out these tools. They will definitely help you with your projects.
Thanks, Joergen. Highlight one is really a highlight for me because I haven't used that one yet, but really a great tip. Thank you.
Especially if you have different environments set up in this in your exam toolbox, and you want to select the correct one, you can have one for your dev environment, for a trial environment, for your personal environment. You can have separate connections, and in the tools you can then see with which connection you are connected. That's really helpful.
Indeed.